Okay, buat. So part 2, let's talk about it. Basically the main thing, I don't know if I can find it, but basically she talks about the WALI system in. Okay, one thing about Malaysia, assuming korang tak tahu, each jabatan agama of each negeri is lain now. It's a different body. So what it means for perkahwinan is like, it's a hassle lah. It's not like, okay, aku just pergi to any jabatan in any negeri and I can just do it. Dia macam like, this jabatan rules dia lain, this negeri lain rules dia lain. Kalau kau Selangor, kau nak kahwin dengan Penang, fucked up. Kalau Penang dengan KL, dia lain. So that's one thing, but it connects to the what her issue is with wali. So wali is bila kau kahwin, that like typically is your father, but there's a hierarchy lah of usually males in your family to like give you away kind of thing. So the issue comes up when kalau they are like forced in it, in the sense where parents dia nak anak dia kahwin tapi anak dia tak nak, or kalau anak dia nak kahwin tapi bapak dia tak nak. Like apa, in Islam there's this thing called wali hakim, but Malaysia bukan kau hakim, bukan. But like if in the case where your father is like not be found or he's not trustworthy or some shit, like you can use the wali hakim instead. But in general, the government body, jabatan agama will tell you to try to rujuk your father, which is like pujuk your father to do it first. If betul-betul tak boleh, baru ni. So she speaks more on the girls who are like abused by their father, either sexually or physically or mentally or whatever. Where so obviously if you're in the situation, the fuck want to go to my father for, kan? But typically they force you to do it. So yeah, what do you like? What are your thoughts on the system being separate in Malaysia, like for each state, for agama specifically?
Is there any particular state that has a particular like very macam controversial one that everyone's talking about?
Let me share the tweet that I found out.
Shit. Fits with the clutch. But
Don't let you share.
setahu aku tak ada, but I think I saw some tweets about as typical Kelantan or some shit lah, but I don't know if it's real or troll shit. Like, I can only speak for Selangor and Negeri Sembilan, which for me personally there weren't many issues lah. You dah share? Where? Can you live stream it?
General.
Yeah, live stream is betul. Actually siapa hakim buat.
What?
Nanti fit sangkut lagi. You send ke general.
General.
Go to general, live stream that shit and share that shit.
I mean, yang tu I see it as paling controversial lah.
What did you say? Control what?
Controversial.
Damn.
Dia nak combine conversation and controversial kan?
Yeah.
I think it's a national controversy, bro. Controversial, bro.
Oh shit.
That's one bit.
Yeah, somebody else stream job. I have to do something. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. You what?
Come on, Jackie with the clutch. Fits kalau dia share, nampak gambar.
You are unable to view this tweet because this account owner limit suka Pizzatul Humaira.
You want me to give
Habis dah delete
screenshot?
No,
Dah bodoh, member private ke saya? Oh, why?
This is not the tweet. Shit lah. Korang trash. This is nah, fuck that. Fuck the fucking tweet. I'll put it in post lah, bro. I'll just edit it and put the tweet in. But basically tu je lah. And then like obviously the people against her are defending like why do Islam has the father as the wali semua. There are some reasonings in the sense where contoh the father knows like kalau anak kau punya keturunan, like the person that you marry, who is there because there are some cases where brother married their sister or some shit because bapa dia buat hal.
But Loki, who decides whether they can just use a wali hakim or they're forced to go to with their dad? Like, I mean, it seems like when you told us the whole story, you're like, okay, they have the option to go to a wali hakim if things don't pan out as it should be.
Yeah, but
wali hakim is like last resort.
Last like your father is some fucked up alcoholic or some next level shit baru ni because like,
and even then you're supposed to like show proof and shit, right? Then
wali
hakim comes into place.
For me personally, what I think they should do is the jabatan agama should go to the father, not the fucking daughter. The daughter is like obviously doesn't want to meet the father.
The victim.
Yeah, the victim. I mean, for whatever reason, if she doesn't want her, father and daughter relationship is supposed to be natural. Like you're supposed to love your father and shit. Kalau father kau buat benda betul lah. Kalau father kau fucked up.
But there are some messed up like people out there. So
Ayalah.
I understand where you're coming from. But like I get like both like views on it. Like some people might say, some people, some like maybe daughters are just a bit petty and they just refuse to get their dad's understanding in the matter. But some people actually like have like actual reasons to not go to their dad. So it's like, I don't know. I can't make a decision on that because like for one, some girls like need their dad's like blessing and the family just doesn't agree with the guy, and that could be something petty or it could be something very serious in a matter. So I understand why each state has their own view on this matter though.
Bagi aku it's low key the pejabat agama punya responsibility juga sikit. If you want to uphold the law that okay your father has to be, you have to like help out juga my opinion lah.
You have to not say help out, just cooperate a bit just to get the wali hakim.
If the girl says I don't want my dad cause he's a fucking abuser, rap me shit, do some investigation, go talk to the father a bit.
But there are some slip motherfuckers out there though. Like I mean, like some people, right, it's not about physical abuse, but there's also mental abuse out there. Fathers out there, right, can be some very cynical people yang really like put down their daughters and whatnot and put them through like mental abuse or physical abuse that we don't know about because it cannot be proven physically, or the police never just caught up to it. So there are some very tough situations for girls out there as well, or women out there as well who are in that position,
And
so
it
it's
could be
very
also in a situation where like macam kononnya at that time of macam that father is that kind of perangai, but then now dia macam lain or like change. So but then the daughter or the son macam still ada that traumatic, like tak move on from that phase or something ke.
True juga. Damn.
Yeah.
that is really tough, bro.
Yeah. I think when speaking about macam benda yang macam ni, like it's really hard for us to macam ni sebab it's like something where it's like a big scale, like and then like marriage is not just like macam couple, it's not like one person and another person, it's like one family and another family. So like macam I'm sure like whatever the macam states punya macam regulations semua macam mesti ada reasoning behind it.
I also agree with that. The niat behind those laws, right, are good. For example, right, you want the family to agree with the daughter who they're marrying and the family they're with. So you want that unity to be there. So I understand why there are laws in place where they want the daughter to pujuk the dad so that the dad can agree with the daughter's choice, and it's a good and harmonious like celebration of couple getting together. But at the same time, like there are like a point where maybe the dad knows something but the girl is blinded by love, for instance, right? Like let's say the dad knows that this guy is trouble, but they're blinded by love. She's blinded by love and she wants to get married either way. So there's also that barrier where that law like allows the dad to have the final say, and the dad's like, no, it's not good for you. There's so and so people that have go up and say this is not good for you, but she, how girls like to say, I can change them kind of stuff, so it's like maybe that also plays a role as well. Maybe the dad knows something daughter doesn't know. So many factors, bro. So many factors.
To me, when it comes to like marriage and all this, to me like the paling penting sekali, the future husband must take responsibilities. If for example like you said like Zafi said like need the father kan before like for like nak kahwin and stuff. Like to me, it's not the daughter's job untuk cari the father or the daughter's job untuk pujuk the father. For me, the future husband is the one who's supposed to like bring the daughter, cari the father, like like talk to the father, because you are taking the person's daughter, and it's like something big, and if you refuse to do anything, you just want to sit back and like let your wife, like if your future wife do like whatever like she's supposed to do, like that's not the way it's supposed to be. Like you're gonna be a leader to the family, so before you kahwin you must go through all that first. To me being the man of the relationship before kahwin and after kahwin, like you really have to do all that.
That makes sense. I like that.
That's true. I like that view.
Damn, dude. Tapi this girl on.
How was it for you, though, Zafi? How was the whole getting the approval of your wife's parents and whatnot? How was that for you? Can you tell us?
Itu okay je. Me and my wife's father are like two peas in a pod. Memang perangai sama. Dua-dua gemuk sikit, suka buat hal. So like me and him are like literally like mirror reflection. So in a good way. Like sometimes mirror reflection can be like
Soulmates lah.
Soulmates. Aku kahwin Safira atau bapak dia Loki.
Buy one free one, bro.
But like even from the get go, I don't think there was any major reason for them to not like me. So it was all cool lah. And likewise juga, my parents also like Zafira. So alhamdulillah, parents, aku tak ada issue, oh I hate my father-in-law or some shit. Tak ada. Aku pergi sana, ibu like mama and papa shit.
So you're one of the blessed ones, there.
Alhamdulillah. No drama.
And knowing Zafi and Zafira, I would say their marriage is very unique in a way where usually bila kawan aku kahwin dalam mesti capur. The beginning is like very tough, ini blah blah blah. Dan aku tengok Zafi dengan Zafira makan apa, like lepak and all that.
Every relationship is different,
Yeah, 100%, bro.
I like that you didn't change at all.
And all is a stretch lah. Aku change a bit.
Okay lah. I mean, you didn't change.
They didn't change much.
They didn't change the core lah.
Yeah,
the core.
Core values.
You didn't change your identity.
Nah.
He changed for the better lah.
I would say in Zafi's punya relationship, Zafira is the stopper. Kalau Zafi is the eye and Zafira stop. Dia bisa limiter for Zafi. And I like that. It's really cool.
I like that.
Betul kan?
Okay, betul. I mean like kalau dalam
Just
proses,
to make it clear, the water is basically Zafi's stupidity and
what the fuck? I thought he meant like creativity and ambition, reaching for the stars.
Man got shut down.
Reaching for the stars. Member panjat bumbung pun dah takut ada goyang.
But yeah, the Kursus Kahwin has a similar analogy where like some people are like the balloon and the dreamers, and Zafira is like the ground, like keep grounded and shit. Yeah, the realist. So aku nak fly off rooftop. Zafira is like, nah dude, you shouldn't do that, dude.
So she's the stopper lah, not you lah.
Yeah,
That's exactly.
Just now Zach said Zafira. There was the stopper.
Obviously, I'm not a fucking stopper.
Okay.
Kalau Zafir dia stopper, balloon, how high?
If you're making a fat joke, bro, Zafir is definitely a stopper.
Yeah.
Tapi one thing that help, like if apa you guys listening, you guys want a tip. The key is apa all tied to communication. Before the marriage, like low key 1 year in, first day aku dah talk a lot about like, okay, what do you want in a relationship, and once we get to the stage where we want to get married, like, okay, kalau this in the situation in the marriage, how will you tackle it, duit, rumah, blah 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 blah. So before marriage pun dia dah tahu everything about me. So kalau aku just stay that way, she can't really say
You're an
like,
open
what the
book
fuck?
lah.
Yeah, in a sense.
I would say you're an open book. You're an open book, and you put all your cards on the table before it happened, and I think that's really good lah.
Tu senangkan things tu. Yeah, like macam mesti ada banyak gila lelaki out there yang cakap, okay, lepas kahwin aku datang nak isap okok lah, aku ni semua. Lepas tu lepas kahwin kau still buat hal lagi, siapa tak puas hati, siapa okay sial. Mesti I'm like, this motherfucker never change semua. Of course you'll be unhappy with that motherfucker. Kalau kau cakap
But that's such a big change though.
For Akira and Fitz, if your husband or future husband, if like they said what Zafir said, macam dia nak stop doing all this marriage shit, but tiba-tiba lepas kahwin dia buat lagi, what will you guys do?
Deal breaker tak?
dan lepas kahwin dah kena game lah.
Or would you guys talk it out first?
Yeah, we just talk
Yeah.
No. This is way beyond talking. Dah talk dah still tak boleh quit.
Yeah, but before diorang macam anjing.
If it's that bad, then kind of a deal breaker if it's that bad.
Then asal you kahwin dia tu, Atira?
That's why it's addiction.
You guys are dickheads though. You guys are dickheads though.
We've set them up though.
Yeah,
For
though.
me, I mean like knowing how my dad like somewhat macam tu, so I think I'm okay with it. Like at least the effort matters.
No. I mean,
Actually,
not just smoking. Benda yang you tak suka dia buat.
In general.
Yeah, for example, it can be diorang lepak every night dengan member diorang. And bila diorang nak kahwin, diorang cakap like, diorang tarik
let lu bapak every night.
Weh, Zafira bilik sebelah tu dia.
Masa dia cakap bila lepas dia kahwin, dia macam okay, dia akan slow down semua. Tapi dah kahwin setahun, still kahwin setahun lagi. Like Zaki said, it's beyond apa cakap.
Dah give up dah cakap dah semua, dah penat dah.
For me,
Cakap
for me what matters is that I trust him like macam memang
Wait, he already broke the thing he said he's not gonna do, fam.
no like
Breaking the trust.
Yeah.
Tak, but I can counter that though. Kau kahwin dia, you accepted the fact that he was already doing that at that point.
Yeah,
You still
yeah.
loved him.
No, but
Yeah.
you kahwin him on the pretense that he was going to stop.
Yeah.
I mean if I know him, he always suka cakap macam tu, like like cakap dia akan ni lah
To
benda.
him, to you, the things that we're listing low key not that much of a big deal. It's not like he's cheating or like stealing from you. Is that what you're trying to do? Like even if he's
But
like
doesn't-
lying about stupid shit like lepak dengan kawan,
For me,
sokong.
yeah.
But he's still lying though. He's a liar.
But it's not.
But to Fitz it's not a big deal because it's not something that's major, you know.
So depends on like what the issue is lah. So kalau dia playboy,
paling tak kalau Zaki yang saya
No. Okay, Fitz. You got married to this guy knowing that sayang,
he's a player.
like I sayang you, but low key I wanna.
You'll not be the only wife. You'll not be the only
Shut the
wife.
fuck up. Let me tell the story. I want to continue like having sex with other girls.
Oosh.
And like, would you agree to that? Do you think in any possible case that you would agree to that? So he's not gonna have like relationship. He just like randomly, let's say he goes on like a work trip. There's a chance that he might fuck someone.
Damn.
But he's honest about it with you.
But then you're married, or are you just like, couple?
Married.
No, bro.
No.
No.
I'm
So
not.
kalau couple boleh Atira.
Oh,
No.
goddamn. Oh, goddamn.
I'm like, no.
Fritz, I want Fritz to answer.
Accommodating.
No, you have to remember you dah kahwin dengan dia, and like even before kahwin dia dah buat semua tu dah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
this
that in mind.
that's where yeah.
Red flag.
Correct.
Red flag emojis.
Damn.
Because low-key to me that's such a big deal breaker though. Like even if the thing doesn't bother me, but let's say like it doesn't bother me that you do this, but you already start talking, like start saying shit that I promise I'm gonna stop, I will never do this. But
You can make the promise at the start, dude. If you-
like the promise, if you fucking like go against your own words, that bothers me a lot.
Because
Because
like
it's
if you start a habit of lying, right, and you accept that he can lie, you let him go with it, right? You allow him to make more lies, or it's just it brutes, it's a start. So it's like, okay, you should, if you know you cannot commit to it, right, you can just say, you know what, I'll try my best, but no promises. If that's the case, then it's fine. There was no promise made. But kalau he said, oh, I'll stop smoking when we get married. Lepas tu dah kahwin, oh, I'll stop smoking when we have our first kid. Oh, I'll stop smoking when we have our second kid. Oh, tak payah macam tu, like stop lying. That's lying already. In general, that's wrong.
To me, aku agree with Zaki. Like, if in the beginning dia cakap, no matter how small it is, for example, like dia cakap, lepas kahwin, promise dia on time apa kan. After that, on time kan, you're gonna have some issues. Like macam, to me, whatever you set for yourself, and like, macam, and I see that you're not doing it, sebab kalau pergi buat lagi lah. How long are you gonna try? Kalau macam Zaki cakap sampai anak ketiga tak change, like
That's why
A bit too late lah, dah 3 anak.
a bit too late lah.
I look at it like macam in a macam how big deal of it is lah. Like macam tu like the line part tu, yeah, there is a limit to it lah. Macam like macam dah sampai anak ketiga or something. Like I would try to see like the overview of it. Like how big of a deal it is lah. Not just macam contoh like the dah kahwin tapi still want to go sleep with other girls kind of thing. Like for me, what also matters is that how we communicate about it lah. Yeah.
But shit. Okay, let's segue. Apa korang ni deal breaker? Relationship deal breakers.
Like pet peeves?
Apa dia?
He's
The
Pet
pet
to-
peeve is bad, then
Oh.
pet peeve.
Oh, pet peeve. Nah, like deal breaker, bro. Pet peeve is just like, man, this bro, like.
Okay, but we can't just say the basic like shit like cheating. That one
Yeah,
basic
yeah.
lah. That one basic, bro.
That one like
no,
common.
Having sex is not even a deal breaker
Common,
for me though. It's not even a pet peeve though.
like, okay. I don't know.
Ooh. Okay, dulu this is hella fucked up lah. Tapi aku, kalau English dia trash, then it's a deal breaker lah.
I was about to say
You know
that.
my story, bro. That's still a fucking big deal breaker for me, bro. I don't think I should tell that story on here, but tak apa, we move.
Yeah. But for me, most of my deal breakers are connected to me able to have a conversation with her lah. So like, aku suka cakap lah. Kalau korang tak tahu, aku podcast, aku buat top 4. Kalau kau tak tahu, aku suka cakap, korang memang bodoh lah. But like, obviously, the person who's going to be my wife kena layan aku boleh cakap semua, kena kelakar, kena pandai cakap English, kena boleh take a
For me,
joke.
for me, it's the same though. I want to be able to go back and forth with my significant other. Though. I cannot if like like I'm not the smartest, right? But I like to have like engaging conversations. Like I don't want semua cakap oh yes, you're right, oh yes.
Yeah.
I don't want someone who
Right.
always agrees with me though.
That's
Kau tak
so boring.
boring. I can't. And also number two, kalau dia kunyam, duduk bising lah, tak ada.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I hate when they eat and it's like
I was still in the same topic.
We're talking
Like,
about
relax, bro.
Would you say, Lucky, would you say that you chew loud but you don't realize it?
No, I'm not like so bad. Like if you chew with your mouth open, still can accept. But if you chew with your mouth open macam ada speaker kat dalam mulut tu, tu aku tak boleh accept tu.
Remember buat beatbox lu.
No, tak boleh tu. Don't worry, Zat, you're a guy. I'm not attracted to you, so it's fine, bro. OG, bro. Go ahead, bro. Smack all you want.
Yeah, Zack makan smack. Aku lagi tak perasan tu.
I also tak perasan tu.
Azad
Sometimes.
does.
Sometimes.
Bila aku tengah penat, tengah like
Zat,
lazy mood.
well, Zat actually no. I think Zat, if he's enjoying the food, 100% yes.
Yes, yes.
Damn. Bad.
What about like snoring, dude?
To me, my what do you call?
I don't
Snoring.
even know if I snore, dude.
My deal breaker.
Tak boleh tidur bang. Tak boleh tidur tu.
how
Fact tu.
how dia react to macam their parents and my parents. If
Oh.
orang perangai cibat
That's good,
macam like
that's good, bro.
I cannot bro. If like I think like what
Dah kau cakap apa? Kau cakap apa tadi? Loki Sas tadi. Kau cakap apa?
macam how they
Tak,
react
after
to
that.
my parents. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh like macam bila my mum ask her to macam do something macam ambil air apa like, the way they her body language is macam to go fucking thinking about everything. That's like my
Oh shit. Tak respect ah.
yeah.
That's fucked up bro. Tapi ada je orang tu tu.
Ada je doh.
Alright. Who's next?
Izatu, what's up?
Let me go next. But I just want to be able to, hold a proper conversation with my partner. Always. Communication is 100% the key. As a communication student, my teacher taught me how to communicate.
Okay, A+, bro, A+.
Yeah. Not as long as it's not dry. I'm good, bro. I'm good. She has to speak English as well, but if she speaks BM only, bro, nah, deal breaker, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. I can't keep hold of a conversation in BM, bro. Fuck
What
that.
if they speak
Google
Chinese?
Translate, bro.
What if they speak Chinese?
Oh, even better, bro.
Ada chance sama?
I don't know what you said, bro.
No answer, bro.
He was talking in Cantonese like that.
Oh, Cantonese. Still didn't understand it.
Atira, what's your deal breakers?
It's technically not a deal breaker, more of like a pet peeve. But it's not serious. I can't think of anything. But macam like when he says that he wants to do something, tapi dia macam end up dia tak buat. Like macam maybe he promised to do something for me, especially for me ataupun with me ke. And then dia macam ingat macam dia tak buat. So I akan rasa macam benda tu boleh bawa gaduh.
Aduh,
I akan
Zah.
beraja.
Come on, Azhar.
Do better though.
Kau cakap kau nak makan betul-betul. Kau suka kau mati ya. Capek dia breaker.
Like
Oh, sorry. Atira, go. Aku dah habis. Go.
like macam I take macam people's words seriously lah. Like for me, I hold it, especially promises. Okay, I promise I buat ni. Tapi yeah, it relates back to the previous question lah.
Yeah,
Pasal
yeah. Wow, masa Capikun.
Mama.
Oh, Mama.
Aku last. Aku tengah pergi.
Oh,
Banyak mah.
memang ada banger dia
Sebab
mereka.
sebab every time dia fikir pasal that deal breaker, dia cakap aku buat juga benda tu sial.
Tak boleh cancel. Okay, what's next?
Oh, okay. I know another deal breaker for me is that when I have to repeat myself multiple times. I fucking hate that shit too, bro.
Memang kau tak boleh dengan fits lah.
What?
Yeah, though. I fucking hate repeating myself, dude. Tapi aku dah kena game, bro. I thought it was
Dua
the
kali
breaker.
still okay. Dua kali still okay. Kalau 3, 4, 5 kali 6, 7, 8
Agak-agak alapan sial.
Going too much.
Member pekak dah aku macam tu.
Itulah member tekan snooze sial.
Ooh, I forgot one though, guys.
What's
like,
up?
like straight up lying though. Like
Nah,
when you
got
say
that.
something, oh, can't, bro. Or gaslighting or hypocrisy or banyak tu nama. Skip me.
Clingy deal breaker untuk korang. Maybe some more for the guys, low-key.
Clingy.
Boleh tak?
Yeah,
I understand ah.
To me,
Got
clingy
limits.
is fine, tapi macam dia ada hidup dia agak tau. No? Macam like for example, macam dia nak clingy malam okay, tapi kalau weekend pagi sampai malam dia nak dengan aku je, oh my lord. Like
Fair enough, yeah. Like Izzah
What's your opinion of like public display of affection? Is it like in public though? Is that a game breaker for you?
Game?
game breaker. Tie breaker, bro.
Deal breaker?
Apa?
To me, you mean dia buat in public macam tu, is it?
Dia suka macam, lepas tu macam, tepi lah bodoh macam. Like like some, like
I can do public things.
Macam bashir.
I mean, what? Ada levels lah. For me, levels like kiss, hug. Okay,
Yeah.
Making out next level. That's doing too much.
No lah. Why cannot? Why under the Eiffel Tower can all? Why? Other places cannot.
LCC cannot.
No.
Bro, yeah, betul.
Anywhere under
tak boleh je.
under the Eiffel Tower pun, I'm not trying to make out and shit, bro. Kiss, hug, relax.
You're talking about like full on making out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like Dyson vacuum, bro.
Dyson vacuum.
There ain't no sucking involved, bro.
I don't care, bro. You haven't seen some bad.
Oh.
Are you trying to say something to me, Zaki?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean everything got limit lah. Making out nah, hug, kiss lah.
Capek
me
deal breaker?
That's me personally. I know some people tak suka hugs and kiss. Yeah.
Capek deal breaker if the girl doesn't understand coding or understand PC.
Option dia 2% tu tak apa coding tu.
What about your interest? Like the girl low-key macam doesn't give like zero fucks about kau like fix computer semua, main game semua, your girlfriend or your wife whatever, like low-key macam I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
is doing.
don't support what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't support.
Kalau
doesn't
tak
give a
support,
fuck. She
tak
jadi
Bukan tak support, dia tak kisah.
dia tak kisah. Dia
Tak
macam
kisah,
dia tak
I will
ambil
fuck juga.
kisah.
Dia macam bila kau cerita dia macam
Bagi aku it's okay. It's not a deal breaker. I mean it's a bonus lah kalau dia like she's into the stuff that I'm into, but if she doesn't like this is no cap, Zafira macam doesn't give a fuck about battle rap at all lah. So and I'm
memang tak ada kata dia kena bantai tu.
but like I'm like not just my battles, like orang lain punya battles. If it was up to me, aku nak talk about battle raps all day, you know.
What ada yang like this dulu.
But yeah lah, like that's something.
Tak, sebab Zafira makes a comment kan, oh you want a better rap? Let's go.
What the fuck?
Can you take out the laundry? Well, your mama? Zafi be winning all the arguments, bro. Tak boleh, bro.
Can you take out the trash? Nah, your bra's trash. Your dumb ass.
Hold up. Nanti Isaac beat referee tu.
Round 1 to Zafi.
Okay, Umar. End with your last deal breaker so we can get the fuck out of here, boy. Fitz bukan tadi. Oh yeah, Fitz, what's up? Ada?
I think for me it would be macam if the guy is too like overly insecure about dia punya looks I cannot do.
Come on, you
Like
boy.
overly too
Overly insecure.
Dia like macam he wants dia punya partner to like macam validate like dia nampak nice and everything. Dan kan dia macam biasa je, or you know.
General insecurity. Everything got limit.
No, for me I don't mind.
Sikit okay
I don't mind. Yeah. Macam tu. It's just that
I mean,
macam
diri
sampai
dia ke like you?
diri dia.
Then you should be with me. I don't give a fuck about myself.
Don't give a fuck about yourself.
But I've been in a relationship like few times yang macam dia mesti macam cakap I nampak handsome ke apa semua, then I just say macam you look cute and everything, but dia macam moody gila sebab kan I tak validate that dia handsome. Yeah, those kind of ni stress.
You sure is a
Oh, so
Wait, siapa kat sini ship Zak dengan Fitz one day together?
follow tak kan?
aduh, kita semua orang sini ship Hakim dengan Fitz.
Yes sir.
Hakim dengan Fitz. Damn.
Just now when I flip the camera, apa tu, horizontal, and when Hakim was inside, they are both on top of each other. See the soulmates, bro.
Capek dah fikir belum?
I pass.
Eh,
I have one more.
what's up?
Deal breaker. Like your macam like boyfriend or girlfriend trying to hide shit from you. Like
Azak,
macam hiding shit.
kau nyuruh apa?
Huh?
Kalau cakap kat rumah ni, I swear to God.
Macam like you trying to hide the whole some.
I was bro.
You're hiding them under your bed, fam.
What you trying to say is that?
Okay,
That's
Umar.
what you bring a story from Malaysia.
Umar, what's your deal breaker, Umar?
My deal breaker
Last but not least.
Yeah, end it with a bang for me is I don't think I have any deal breakers.
Oh, sure got one.
Because for me, like deadass, like cheating, lying semua, I will get fucking pissed.
But then you
But-
get over it quick.
I'll get over it quickly. I don't hold any fucking grudge like over anything. So that shit.
Wait, what about gold diggers?
That's my shit, bro. I got money, bro. Don't worry.
Sheesh. Damn.
Actually, you know what? But like, if you're a gold digger, but you're like working for the money, then fair. You're doing your.
What the fuck does that mean?
Work. No, but if you're like gold digging, but you're not doing
A
shit.
sugar
you're
baby
not-
kind of thing or what?
Like no,
what?
if you're like conversing with me on like next level shit, if you want to talk about Jordan Peterson with me, all that shit, that would be fucking sick.
What
But like
if
if you're like, oh, just want money and then chow, do shit with your friends, you know what I mean? Semua like, what the fuck?
Okay, Umar, let's hit you with some shit. What if dia tak suka Jordan B. Peterson? He thinks all of his values are trash. Dia support gila-gila feminist values and apa.
That brings up that brings up
Can speak English.
Oh shit, stack semua babi fakir lah Zaki. Member muka sebelah tak ada.
No, because that low key, because that brings up a good point, because that brings up, that's like talking about values out. And Jordan Peterson himself said at the end of the day, what makes a relationship work is not how much you love each other, because at the end of the day that thing fades. What will make you last is your values out. Despite having like not having the same opinions on most of the things or whatever the fuck, but if your values are stacked, that will make your relationship last forever. So if the girl doesn't have the same values as me, like not like understanding Jordan Peterson punya values, like what he's trying to preach, because at the end of the day he's preaching for good and everything, but if you feel like, oh what the fuck, he's just like talking shit about transgenders, what the fuck, like that's like, why am I even with a person who doesn't have like shares the same value as me, you know? But like that's I genuinely don't think I have a deal breaker. But like I can like low-key everything that you guys have mentioned are like my pet peeves as well.
Damn. Alright, bet no deal breaker. Then which means theoretically you can be with anyone, right?
Anyone except the one.
Actually, kalau I can't be. I just realized my deal breaker. If the girl is not beautiful, I don't want to be with her, bro.
Damn, son. Bet. Any finishing statements?
Yeah.
What if?
What's up?
Oh, okay.
What if apa?
What if perempuan tu toxic gila sampai buat you like go very like bottom of rumah? What will you do? Like, is that not a deal breaker for you? Like, would you say deal? Because that's like, this is my opinion. I've seen you, like, your worst is when you were facing that. So isn't that like, macam, would you still go for it? Macam like, or would you?
If I had a chance, I would do it all over again, bro. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that's a good ending.
Do the same thing or make some changes to it.
If the scenario is to do it again, I would do it again, bro. 100%. No deal breaker, bro. Trust.
Bet.
Because if I'm with if I'm with someone who's like fucking toxic, that's like bringing out the worst in me, but when I'm at my top, when I'm at my peak, if she's like supporting that shit, then I would take that. I would 100% take that.
Interesting. I bet.
Yeah.
Finishing statements. Like, share, add, subscribe. Jangan lupa call mak kau, cakap kau sayang dia sebab aku dah buat. And then thanks Zaki for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me, guys.
And then so Villa Zamara, check
What do you
it
mean
out.
thanks for having me, bro? He's not a guest anymore, he's Kings, bro.
It's the first time here, you dumb motherfucker, you. I wish you can get the fuck out of here with your dumbass sunglasses, headphones. Bro, we're not streaming fucking CS tonight. Why the fuck you bringing out fucking Cloud X Core headphones, my G?
Yeah, bro. This is how my gang called up, bro. I just came back from fucking your mom, bro.
It's fucking 12 o'clock midnight. Why the fuck you got sunglasses on, my G? You indoors.
Yeah, I know, man. I need to protect my eyes, bro. UV light, you know, dangerous and that.
Like, share, add,
Sorry for
subscribe.
sharing
Oh, what's
right,
up?
bro. Sorry, bro.
Apa dia? Oh. Hell nah.
Whoa.
Tapi kau nak tahu siapa shining bright? Loki Zaki dia. The lighting on his shit. Terang dia. Basyik.
Merci.
That's good.
Step up your productions, boys.
Salam. We out. Like, share, and subscribe, comment,
Yeah,
and peace.